before I begin my Raw review, I have a little story to talk about. Now, I got SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Volcano Island on PS2, but the disc did not work on there, so I went back today and I went to games to get the rehydrated version of the game. It's just basically the same game as the PS2 version, which I was supposed to play, but I'll do a video on this soon. You wanted me to review this game soon? I have to beat this game at first. But anyways, Monday Night Raw review. It was okay. There were no like big returns tonight. I was like, well, not Matt Riddle though, because I don't count him. It's just someone who was gone, and yeah. So anyways, it took place in Washington, D.C. And anyways, first off, the Judgment Day come out of Finn, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley, and yeah, this continues the whole thing. And then Rey Mysterio comes out and beats them up, but did not help matters because all three of them beat him up. And where was Edge? Spoiler: he's gonna be this Sunday will be on his biography. So yeah, but anyways. Then they talk about Bobby Lashley versus AJ Styles for U.S. title, and so anyways, which I thought that should have closed tonight's show, but whatever. Anyways, then we got a first round match for the women's tag team championships again. And as soon as this match happened, I knew who was gonna win. I knew Asuka and Alexa Bliss were gonna win this match, which they're gonna have to. They win. They beat Nikki Ash and Doudrop, and yeah. Is it just me, or I think Bianca's getting boring? Honestly, she doesn't. I had to say it again. She's not ready to be in this spot. I'd rather have these two be the women's champions on Raw. I'd rather have Alexa Bliss be the women's champion or Asuka. Honestly. Who could have predicted this? Seriously. Yeah. And then Bailey, Sky, and Dakota, and the six to stare each other down to let that match at Clash the Castle. And then honestly, and then Austin Theory and Dolph Ziggler brawl for some fucking reason, or feuding for some reason. And it led to them having a match on Raw. I was like, okay, maybe later on, maybe the next match or something. No, that was the main event, which we'll get to that in a second. Anyways, then we get the Miz and Ciampa defeating Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. This is, again, who do you think's gonna win this match? Miz and Ciampa, whatever. This was just a decent tag team match. And then they show replays of Ezekiel, aka Elias, being hospitalized. This is probably a way to get rid of that stupid Ezekiel character. And anyways, then they show WrestleMania 39. We'll get to that sooner or later. And then Drew McIntyre from SmackDown comes out. First of all, this should have been on SmackDown. Or in this case, trade Drew McIntyre for AJ Styles. But maybe he could beat Roman at Clash of the Castle. If not, AJ Styles should be the one. Or Seth Rollins. Anyways, this led to him talking about the whole thing about him trying to, if he wins, this is his dream, and I hope he beats Drew, I hope Drew beats Roman at Clash of the Castle. And then Kevin Owens comes out. This is because Triple H is taking over. He's gonna get back with Kevin. He's gonna get Kevin Owens back on track. So yeah. Anyways, this led to Kevin Owens versus Drew McIntyre. Very good match. But I hated the finish because the Usos interfering causes a disqualification. Why is this on Raw? First off, Drew's a Raw superstar. And technically the Usos are still on SmackDown. Still. So why is this on Raw? Great match. Horrible disqualification finish. Anyway, then Seth Rollins, how it says, and then Seth Rollins comes out, and then Matt Riddle, for some reason, is healed up for some reason, kayfabe-wise. And then they did brawl, and this leads to Clash of the Castle. I hope Seth beats him up. Fuck Matt Riddle. Anyways, then we have Veer beating up some jobber again, just a squash. Like with Almost last week. Anyways, then we get the United States Championship match between AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley. Honestly, I wasn't mad at AJ Styles' loss. I hope he goes back to SmackDown and goes back to being the world champion on SmackDown again. And again, this should have closed the show, but we did not. Bobby wins. I was like, okay, whatever. And then, this is when the show goes downhill. Then Dakota Kai defeats Dana Brooke. This was right after the United States Championship match. And then, we get Austin Theory versus Dolph Ziggler in the main event. I was like, why the fuck is this the main event? Did not care. The match was boring. Just like every Dolph Ziggler match. They're boring. Theory wins the match. This is probably the first time he won his Mr. Main Event. He is not going to win the championship. I'm guaranteeing you that. I give this a C. Again, like with SmackDown, I almost want to give this a B, but that last portion of it killed it for me. But anyways, I'll be back with my Revolution 2022 review. Sooner or later this month, I'll do my 1995 year in review also. And I'll do 2K Battlegrounds. I'll be back with my next What If, probably on Thursday also, so yeah. And I'll do my Dynamite review also on Wednesday. Anyways, like this video, comment down below if you're new to this channel, subscribe. Bye.